I'm Kirsten.
And I'm Diane.
Makes sense?
All right. So in today's episode, we are sponsored by...
What's up, beautiful people? It's your girl Dielle here. As you can see, it's just me on the voiceover today, as Kirsten wasn't able to join me. But anyway, as you can see, our video today is sponsored by Leaky's. And today we have a spring water that is infused with lemon, strawberry, and mint. And I'm going to tell you this right now. That stuff was bomb! It felt beautifully refreshing. It felt detoxing, all the things. Like, it would make your gut happy, especially if you're looking for something to make your gut happy on a long-term basis. It will definitely help out with your microbiome in there. No cap. Anyways, look, you can see me tasting it because I'm like baffled, because it's like every sip is a different taste. It's like you could really taste every single ingredient except for spring water. And if you know, you know, because sometimes spring water tastes like anyway. You can taste every single ingredient. Sometimes you can taste them all together. Sometimes you taste them individually. Sometimes you taste a combination that you never taste. Like, it just is a different experience every time. But it's quite amazing what Miss Kirsten can do with her juice and her detox water. So, without too much further ado, I would just like to tell you to go check the link in the bio. Check out Kirsten at leakies.com. And check out everything else in our bio. Peace out.
Wow, wasn't that delicious?
It was at the time. Welcome to the second episode, guys. We're so glad to have you back. If this is your first time joining us, please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below. Today, we're going to get into tariffs. That's right. What is tariffs?
What is tariffs?
We're not going to give you the definition because we did not look it up. But what we understand, tariffs is some type of government tax on products coming from outside of the country coming into the U.S. I think they affect everything from like everyday goods to cars, clothes, and all types of stuff. Basically, the government is taxing other countries more to send stuff over here, and they're also taxing you to buy stuff from over there.
I guess if you think about it, pretty much everything that we have now is imported from somewhere. Right. And so, like, I don't really mean that the prices for everything is about to skyrocket. You think them eggs and that chicken's been crazy.
Exactly.
They're coming from right in your backyard.
It's really just all brands. You was talking about that earlier, because one of the biggest people that are going to be hit by taxes is things that we love, like Shein. Oh my God, we love Shein.
And aren't they like based in China?
They sure are, yeah. So
okay.
So they're going to be taxing people more. You're going to have to pay more to get cheaper clothes from Shein, which aren't technically going to be cheap anymore because of the tariffs.
Which is insane, because if you're thinking about it, we going to Shein because of the fact that you got some pretty relatively decent stuff for like low prices. So it's like, what I look like buying this for $50 when I could get an actual good quality shirt from Walmart, for example? Because it's not like the quality of the products and the services is going to go up with it. No, it's going to be the same old bullshit, but they're going to be taxing your ass.
Exactly. And it's not just going to be Shein, it's going to be Walmart too. Yeah. So what we're seeing is that the problem is it's not the taxes, it's who we're shopping with. Because at the end of the day, if you have a clothing brand, you're not being hit with the tariffs. Technically, you're not being hit with the same issues as other companies. So this is actually an opportunity for you to come up doing the same thing that you've been doing, which is selling clothes.
Level up. So how come small businesses aren't being hit by the tariffs? Like, especially if they have imported things that they need for their business.
Well, usually with small businesses, they get their things locally too, because usually if you're small, you can't afford to have stuff imported all the time. Yeah. Especially if you run out and you have a limited money supply, you usually go around your environment and buy locally. Mm-hmm. So that's why this is the perfect opportunity for you to make more money than Shein, for you to make more money than Walmart, for you to make more money than all of them, because your clothes are going to be higher quality. Because it didn't come from China. Most likely you'll be able to get something from it depends on what type of business you have, but let's say you have a clothing brand, for example. Your clothing will be higher quality because you probably get shirts from where, like Hobby Lobby or wherever they sell blank shirts at, you can literally go to the store and buy it there, and you can feel the quality before you buy it. You don't have to ship it and test it or anything. It's right there. And all you will have to do in order to like compete with Shein and all of that, just literally stop selling 50, 60, $70 shirts, jackets, whatever it is that you're doing.
Like, we already got her for that one.
We're good, bro. Like, relax. Let's knock it down a notch.
Right. Because why they got so many Supreme and luxurious t-shirts with a tiny ass logo like that?
Yeah, like,
for $1,000.
We just need some clothes. So stop.
And you know, the thing about it is, a lot of people these days, I'm not going to say a lot, but there are definitely a lot more people these days that don't necessarily care as much about the quality of the clothes and how long they going to last. So it's cool if you buy one outfit for one day and then get rid of it, sure. But like, at the same time, with this economy, you might start wanting to invest in some clothes that's going to last you a little bit longer.
Yeah, and that's not good for the environment. Like, let's not forget that everything we talk about on this podcast is good for the environment, good for the community, good for mental and physical and overall emotional health. People buying clothes from Shein and all that, and they throw it away because the shit rips after one wear.
Hello.
That's not good. So this is the opportunity for you to make higher quality clothes for less. As long as you shop locally, it will be less. And as long as you lower your prices, you will have customers. And I think it's really important that we consider each other right now during these times. I know everybody wants to get rich. Everybody wants to make money and all this stuff. But just chill. Maybe sell your clothes for the same prices as Shein. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with that?
Honestly.
And you're going to get customers just like Shein. Shein has people on there every fucking day. They buy shit every day because it's cheap and it ain't shit as far as quality. So why can't you sell some good quality stuff for just a lower price? You don't think you're gonna have the same effect as she has on other people? You will.
Guess what? That's that lack mentality. We don't carry that mindset around here. All the negative vibes,
we don't.
respectfully back to sender. Hallelujah. Anyway, no, for real though, like, if you think about it, Shein is mass producing all of these outfits every day and selling it to you for like 30 cents, right? Or whatever, for example.
Oh, it ain't that cheap now. Not no more. I think back in like 2018, 19, 20, that's probably the cheapest it was.
When it started, right?
I feel like it's been around longer than that. I'm not sure. But I started shopping on Shein when I was like maybe 20, 21. That's when I really found out about it. I'm 25. So
see, that's my point right there. Like, Shein started small, and they were able to grow prices because they have a trustworthy and consistent, like, not fan base, but like
they clientele. Do though. They do.
Yes, fan base, but also just like, you know, not necessarily fans, because
no, baby, they got fans, and the way they're able to keep clientele like that, to keep fans like that, is because they're cheap. It ain't the quality.
It's not.
We know it's not the quality.
You know that for sure. Because you'll be on Shein spending $50 tomorrow after this outfit. No. So, like, what I'm saying is, it's a good idea. And this is how a lot of businesses start. Like, if you look at, like, top quality businesses today, they started somewhere smaller than where they are right now because it requires patience and dedication, hard work, and time. And this ain't no get rich quick. Nothing here is this get is about rich longevity quick. And if you in the mindset of getting rich quick, you will probably won't be able to hold that money. You probably be spending it just as quick as you got that shit. And this right here is to build financial stability for generations to come. So therefore, if you for real, for example, you want to get your business popping off, you know what I'm saying, click the link in the bio. Tell them why. What we got.
We have a paid community. Yes, that's right. We have a call, and the call is all about creating businesses, ventures, spaces, places, whatever, anything that benefits the community. If you want to be a part of something bigger than yourself, if you want to help people and you want to make money at the same time, you know what to do. And just like piggybacking off of what you said, you don't even have to look at like really big businesses. You can look at other small businesses like myself. With my juice bar, I was selling juices at first for like $11-12 a bottle for a 16-ounce bottle, and I would always be like, why aren't they buying it? I literally went from selling them for like $10 to $9, literally $10 to $9. It's only $1 difference, and now I have regular customers that order every single week. people buy without thinking twice because $9 just sounds better than $10. Like it's literally so simple. And now I get orders consistently just because I knocked down my price one single dollar, just one single dollar. Because I want them to be able to buy it, enjoy it, and feel like they made a good investment without breaking the bank at the same time. And we think if other small businesses like you guys, if you have them, if you were to do the same thing and make your prices more appealing to customers, you will have more loyal customers, more consistent customers, and your business will grow a lot faster.
Yeah, I mean, because like, you wouldn't want to buy that stuff that you're selling for all that money.
Right.
Realistically, like if you're looking at it from an outside perspective and it's not like, oh, this is my project, I should sell it for this much because of whatever, you're not going to want to buy that.
Yeah.
No, for real.
And in the future, it's going to be really important that we shop with each other and not with Kroger, not with Walmart, not with Shein, not with nobody. We need to only shop with each other. You know why? Because if we don't shop with them, they stop the bullshit. They literally will stop because we're not buying it. You see what I'm saying? And if they want to hike up the price,
I said we have much more power than we think.
Exactly. But we have to shop with each other, and we have to make it possible to shop with each other. We have to make it reasonable, and we have to be consistent, and we have to provide what people need. People need clothes. Yeah. So make some clothes that are affordable. People need healthy food. So make healthy shit available. Like, make life easier for each other by doing shit for each other, but not for free, of course. You pay me and then I pay you for whatever you do, and it keeps going and going and going. And now, without even having to do too much, we have strengthened our community by only shopping with each other, and we have completely taken out any need for anything from the government. We won't need shit from them because we give each other everything.
Yeah. I mean, how do you think that they existed before the government existed?
You're right. What did you think we had before the government?
We were
each other.
Exactly. And it's like,
and then we decided to have a government for like laws and
did we?
Yeah, we did, because people used to like do
but did we
terrible shit to each other. Yeah, I mean, laws are for protection, really. I'm not saying we don't need the government. We need them to keep the laws in place and to keep everybody in order, but we do not need them to survive. So we're trying to take us away from the government so that they can do their actual job, which is to protect the country, and we are taking back the power of actually being the country. Like, does that make sense?
Honestly, sorry, this is a whole different topic, but you got me thinking now. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's not too much need for the government. Just like, if everybody were to be on one page and one accord, we would be smooth, and we wouldn't need them niggas to protect and serve, because niggas wouldn't be stealing because they would have everything they fucking need.
That's what I'm saying. It's like we're taking away some of their responsibility because they're not really doing what they need to do with it.
Exactly. And if we do that, I feel like if we were to not step back but step up and then take care of the things we could take care of ourselves, like
we wouldn't have to ask them for shit.
Exactly. And I think that the only thing we really need them for is just to handle like outside affairs.
Yeah,
like,
the other countries and
to
shit.
The other countries.
Yeah,
like, basically as a spokesperson for us.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it still shouldn't be like no bullshit ass leaders. Like, the people should be able to choose who they want to be that spokesperson to talk to other countries. But it shouldn't be like, oh, well, we rely on the government to feed us and they barely feed us, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like we give them too much power.
Yeah. And they have power over shit that they really don't give a fuck about. Like, like the community. They have power over the community, but don't give a fuck about the community. What sense does that make?
And you understand we have different levels of government, all the way from like the president to like
local.
Right. Let's say a sheriff or some shit.
Even they're not doing what they need to do. Let's be honest. Who's your mayor?
Exactly.
Who's the mayor?
I don't fucking know. I have no idea. I know who the mayor of Atlanta is because he's all over the billboards.
But what does that nigga do for me and you?
Like, I don't even live in Fulton. I don't live in Atlanta, so that's not my mayor.
Oh yeah, you have a whole different mayor. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Every city has their own mayor. That's what I'm saying. Just stupid.
That's what I'm saying. Every city has their own jurisdiction where that city and that like government is supposed to take care of their people, but they don't. And I feel like that's the smallest form of government. Why can't you take care of your town?
And you're right down the fucking street.
Right. And
you live in the same neighborhood.
You feel me? So I feel like we should go back to governing our goddamn self. And then if that's needed, like, I guess it'll be a spokesperson for every town, like the mayor, and then they'll go meet up with the other mayors.
Fuck all that.
Whatever. Like, if we need that. But
I don't think. No, I'm just
if you want to have it so bad, we gotta fix it. But if not, fuck it.
I'm just tired of trying to fix something that I mean, it's not broken. It's working how it's supposed to work. So really, if we did try to fix the government or things like that, right? But if we tried to fix something that's working perfectly fine, of course it's not gonna work. That's why protests don't work. That's why fighting back doesn't work.
This nigga spitting.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all. This community works.
It's always worked.
Because if I shop with you and you shop with me, and I trade with you and you trade with me, and I feed you, you feed me. What do they need it for?
Nothing. That's what I'm saying.
Let them fix the roads. Let them. What else do they do? Let them pass bills and all this other shit. But me and you, let's focus on me and you. Bills. You make sure I'm straight. I make sure you're straight, and then you won't need the government for nothing. You won't need them for food. You won't need them for shelter. You won't need them for shit. What else? What do people depend on?
Nothing. Not Nathaniel.
What we're trying to say is that if we work with each other and we're there for each other, that takes the need for because what I think people do is I think people look to higher ups for confirmation, or for them to say something to make them feel comfortable, to make them feel safe. Here's the thing: they're never gonna make you feel that way because they don't care.
They don't.
But we care.
Yep.
We care.
And you care.
And we know that we live in a society that's trying to force us apart. They're trying to put us through screens. They're trying to take us away from each other. It doesn't have to be like that.
Nope. And that's what I was going to say. The craziest thing about all of this is that, we were thriving in our communities, and then colonization.
Your Bluetooth on?
Yeah. So what I'm saying, I'm trying to tell you, our communities were thriving. Think about Black Wall Street, my nigga. Like, that was an entire community that was...
I don't know.
All I'm saying is, I'm referring to the financial aspect. They didn't have to, they had these establishments within their own communities that they could rely on each other for. Like banks, fucking restaurants, fucking anything that you would find in a community. It was right there. And it was working for them financially. And what I'm saying is, I feel like if there wasn't the racism and shit outside of there, and without that external factor, I feel like it would have been good. It would have been smooth. But anyway, all I'm saying is there were communities all over this globe that were thriving according to the people that's thriving within it, until some outsider was like, hey, yo, we got to help them. It's like some kind of savior complex. But what they did is you're harming us more than you're helping us, if you know that or not. Also, back to the system that was never fucking meant to be fixed, because it was built like this on purpose.
Right, the motherfucker's running just fine. Trust.
Because
you think something's wrong with the government? No, baby, it's running just fine. Nope. Running smooth as butter.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. I think that a lot of communities in the past failed for a reason. So I think that it's important that we don't repeat what we've seen before, and that we create something that's never been done before.
Yeah.
Because if we keep doing the shit that's already been done in the past, clearly the motherfucker didn't work, or it would still be here.
Because that's the definition of insanity, is doing the same shit over and over and expecting different results.
Exactly.
And this is the perfect time in life. This is perfect. Like, all of us are here for a reason. I believe that wholeheartedly, and I believe that this is the perfect time to make big changes and come back together. Like, we have this internet, which can be used for good or evil, but it's like a good way to connect us. It's a good way to find information, as long as you know how to use it and how to, not abuse it. But all I'm saying is, right now we have these platforms where we can use our voices, we can stand up, we can speak out against things that we don't appreciate, and we can do things about them. We can find our own ways to do things about them. We are paving our own path right now.
Yeah, because let's be clear, we're not trying to keep talking to you through this screen. We are trying to get you to join us here live in person.
Yeah.
Here in Atlanta, Georgia, if you can, because we're trying to use this to get you out of the phone.
Get you from behind.
And then once we get you out from the phone, we can help you build something that gets other people out the phone. And then when other people are out the phones and they're around other people, who knows what they'll come up with? Who knows what they'll do? And all we did was give them an opportunity to get off the damn phone.
Exactly. Cause get what? Your mama might have been right when she said it's all because of that damn phone. That damn phone. I ain't playing.
We make shit. We create shit. We build shit that gets people offline. I know that sounds crazy because we're online, but the purpose is to get people offline because people are getting to a point where they don't know how to be people. Like, something weird is going on.
Especially after COVID,
Yeah.
You know, at least one.
People are in desperate need of that reconnection, and this is the perfect opportunity for you to get paid off of their need to want to connect with people, and you don't even understand that. You say you want money, you say you want a legacy or whatever, and there are people around you showing you that they want help getting off their phones, and you're not doing anything about it. Why? This is your opportunity to make money off of people's wants and needs, and people want to get off their phone. They need to get off their phone. So we're going to help you figure out how to get them off of there.
I'm going to give you some big brain ideas. So yeah. So without me saying too much, I got to stay on for the next episode. So without further ado, I guess that's a wrap.
That's it for today, y'all.
So I hope you enjoyed us talking about tariffs for like 5% of the video.
Makes sense.
So yeah, that's a wrap. Makes sense? And we'll see you on the next video.
Bye.